All right, on this property, we have water that is pooling along the sides over here. As you can see right there, we just had some rain last night. And these downspouts are all they're actually clogged, and there's a pop-up right there. And it kind of contributes to the mess. So we need to get all that water out there away from here. We also have washing onto the patio. You can see the mud here. I believe that's actually from backing up here, but we see it all the way through. It's washing mud onto the patio through here, and then it pools right here because this is pitched this direction, and so it's got this precarious little mud hole here. So we're going to solve the problem on this side and on that side separately. What we'll do over here, because we do get water that wants to rush through here, we'll install a catch basin right in this area. We're going to create an area, a holding area to collect some of the water. So water that comes through here, we want to collect it. We're going to take this downspout, we're going to connect it in, and we're going to go this direction. Right now it's going that way. We'll come this way, and we're going to install a catch basin right here, lower than everything, lower than that area, so that even that full corner can drain off into it. So it'll need to be set in this area, so we're not going to have mud accumulating and puddling on here. Then we're going to connect our pipe, and we'll run it out, and we'll take it out to around that area where the gravel is. We'll pop it up over there. If we need to go a little further, we can do that, but that's where we'll let it out. And this little system will operate independently from the other one. Over here, we just have a series of downspouts, and then we want to tie in more downspouts. And we're having water coming off from the neighbor's yard. So we do have to consider the roof water that's coming off of there. So I will consider that in my calculations of how much water we have to handle. And we're going to tie this downspout. We're going to tie this into a new pipe. We're just going to act like the old system doesn't exist, because we're going to upgrade it. And we're going to install another catch basin right here, because water does want to come this direction, and we just want to collect it so we don't get this mud wash that we have here as well. We're going to take it, we're going to connect it, we're going to run right through here through the middle, and we'll install a series of catch basins to collect the water as we go. We're going to connect, we'll need to find, so right now I assume that this right here goes off and connects just right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to find that system, that downspout and that downspout, and maybe they're connected together. We'll figure that out after we've uncovered it and run water through it. We'll connect that into our new system. So we'll find out where they are underneath, where they come out on this side. We'll connect them in. So we're going to run it right through here. We'll install a catch basin right here to collect water as it's rushing through here, and we'll install just a series of a few catch basins. So a catch basin here, catch basin over here. We'll shape the ground to go to a specific spot, like right here's a puddle, and then we'll have one more catch basin over here in this area, because this is where water wants to hang out. We will tie this downspout directly in. Right now, as you can see, the water is coming through here, and it's actually washing through here. So you're getting a lot of this water. It might be spillover, but we're getting a lot of that wash this direction. So we're going to connect that directly in. We'll connect this downspout directly in, and we're going to take that all the way out to the ditch up in the front. There is no irrigation in the back, but there is irrigation in the front, so we have to be careful about that. We'll try to avoid it as best as possible. Also, we can see here we have electricity. We assume it runs to that box, so we're going to have across an electricity box and internet and all that stuff through here, so we got to be careful about that. Something that I see over here is there's evidence of water here pooling, and I think it's coming from the downspout. So if we solve the downspout, we should be good to go. What we could do, because we're going to be dealing with like kind of limited topography here, we could shape the ground a little bit to come out this direction so water doesn't pool. If we need to, we can install a drain system in there. So what we'll do in the meantime is we're going to grade this up and have the ground come out this direction, so that we aren't pulling water in there, because once we solve this, we shouldn't have any other contributing factors in there. So it'll kind of bring some of this area down, we'll bring that area up, and stop water from hanging out next to the house. Here are a couple areas of suggestion, so I'm not going to include these in the quote. So you have a lot of water coming off of this downspout, and I see you got wash out this direction. What you could do is take, there could be some just adjustments to the downspout here, just with elbows and gutter, and have it go out that direction, just out onto the patio that direction. I think that'll help a lot of the washout you have over here. Also, you have a little wallow here. You have an area where it's the basketball court is being undermined. So I'd recommend packing that in, either cementing that in and then putting gravel over it, or just bringing crush and run so that water isn't going underneath there, because it is pooling here. You just want the water to keep on rushing underneath that. Over the basketball court. Not going to include that in there as far as the solution goes. If you want us to do anything, just let us know. I forgot to mention that I think that something else needs to be done. Grass is not going to be able to grow here even once the water problem is going to be solved. So I do recommend maybe mulch, like a mulch bed through here, or more river rock. Double ground hardwood mulch without having to put landscape fabric would probably be just fine. And you can, if it doesn't, because it holds pretty well with water rushing, and I don't think water is going to be rushing as hard through here as it is on that side. So I think like just mulching this area with a double ground hardwood mulch, it kind of holds together, would be good. I'm not going to include that in there because I don't know exactly what you want as far as the aesthetics go, but though this needs to be covered with something other than grass.